Hi, I'm Aradhna Agarwal. I am a CPA, and my goal is simple to help everyday people understand taxes without fear, confusion, or jargon. If you issue 1099s to contractors, I want to talk about a mistake I see every year. And it's one that causes real problems for vendors, even when business owners are genuinely trying to do the right thing. This usually does not show up immediately. It shows up later as IRS notices, confusion, and frustration. And by then, it's much harder to clean up. Here is a situation that comes up all the time. Let's say you paid a contractor $10,000 over the year. Some of it was paid by check or Zelle, and some of it was paid by credit card. At the end of the year, you look at the total and think, I paid them $10,000, so I'll issue a 1099 for $10,000. That feels logical, but that's where the problem starts. The key thing to understand is that payments made by credit cards or third party platforms are already reported to the IRS, just not by you. Those payment processors like Visa, Amex, PayPal, or Venmo have their own reporting requirements. They report those payments separately. So when you include credit card or processor payments on a 1099 NEC, you're not being extra careful. You are duplicating income from the IRS's point of view. Now let's look at what the IRS system actually sees. The payment processor reports one amount. You report the full amount. Suddenly, your vendor appears to have earned significantly more than what they actually did. And that's when automated notices go out demanding tax on income they never received. And when that happens, the first call your vendor makes is usually to you. So, what actually belongs on a 1099 NEC? In general, you report payments you made by cash, check, Zelle, or direct transfers like ACH. You generally don't include payments made through credit cards, debit cards, or third party payment networks because those are handled through a different reporting system. There is one important clarification here that trips people up. Zelle does not issue its own reporting form. So if you paid a vendor using Zelle, that amount still belongs on the 1099 NEC. Even though it feels digital, it's treated more like a direct payment for reporting purposes. One more thing I want to flag, especially if you use accounting software like QuickBooks. Software does not always get this right automatically. If payment methods aren't clearly categorized, the system may assume a payment was made by check and include it on the 1099, even if it was actually paid by credit card. So before you file 1099, it's worth reviewing your vendor payment details and payment method settings. A few minutes of review can save a lot of cleanup later. This is not about reporting less. It's about reporting accurately. Clean 1099s, protect your business, protect your vendors, and prevent issues that are far more stressful to fix after the fact. Thank you for watching. Follow us for practical tax education that helps business owners stay compliant. Also, subscribe to our free newsletter, link provided in the comments below.